Alright, what is up guys? We're in San Francisco here today. We're gonna get some Starbucks real fast, but we have a cool video. We're going to the Walt Disney Family Museum out here in San Francisco.
Yeah, and in order to support the museum, he's wearing his Disney shirt, and so am I.
So it's July in San Francisco. It's currently 62 degrees.
I feel like if the wind isn't blowing and you're in the sun, it feels nice. But once that wind hits, it's a real cold breeze.
Well, hey, got our stuff. And we just walked through an area that just smelled like poo.
I know.
Ugh. Smelled like poo-poo.
There's a few areas down here that smell kind of stinky. But,
yeah.
I mean, I think what they say, San Francisco has one of the higher homeless populations, so
yeah,
kind of makes sense.
They have people here cleaning the streets, cleaning the sidewalks, because a lot of homeless people just kind of take a dookie wherever.
Yeah, like when we were leaving the hotel, we walked past like this one thing. It looked like it was just smeared in fecal matter.
But now it's time for us to go to the Walt Disney Family Museum. We'll see you there. Alright, here we are. Walt Disney Family Museum. Awesome. Alright guys, so we're in the Walt Disney Family Museum, and this is where the small beginnings are. Let's see, what does it say? In 1834, Maria Swan Disney came with her husband, Arundel Elias Disney, and their infant son. Couple. Oh, the family's from Ireland, huh? Oh, here's the family timeline, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So we have Maria, great-grandmother, Margaret, whoa, this is nuts. There's Elias. This is Walt Disney at 9 months old?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's pretty cool. Oh, and this is
his sister. His sister Ruth.
Him and his sister Ruth. 1907, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. So he grew up to see the Golden Gate Bridge being built. So when he moved to Kansas, that's where he kind of found his love for drawing, being an artist. And here are a bunch of old drawings. Isn't that cool?
It's crazy.
A bunch of drawings. Walt Disney was too young to join the military in World War I. He changed his birthday to 1901 to 1900 so that he can join the war. So he went to France.
This is notice the cartoon on the car that he drove. He drew that.
Oh, he drew the cartoon?
Yeah.
Nice. He was an ambulance driver.
In France.
Ah, okay. So in the 1920s, he got into animation. Started working in the Kansas film industry. So it was an ad company. He became a cartoonist in Kansas. Look how they animated back then. That looks miserable.
It does. They look miserable.
So this is cool because this machine allows you to help you animate. So you would put in, say, your original pieces at the bottom, overlay a new one, draw over, take that one, put it under, and then put a new one over so you can draw the next frame. That's pretty cool. And then the camera unit will be in here. Pretty gnarly. So back then, this was his first camera. That is nuts. I don't know how much $300 was back then, but dang, that must be expensive. Sheesh. That's awesome.
I'm having fun, I swear.
Cartoons were booming in the 20s, I guess. Oh, Felix the Cat. Oh, Felix the Cat. Luke, your cat was a cartoon star. That's how Walt Disney looked in 1923.
Well, it's crazy to think.
He looks kind of old.
He thought that he joined the industry too late and that he wasn't gonna make it. He thought about giving up.
Yeah, so don't give up, guys.
It's not too late.
Lived in Hollywood in August of 1923 with only $40 in his pocket. Here's some interesting facts. So yeah, in 1923, laughograms became nothing. Walt Disney recruits animators in 1924. Walt marries the love of his life. And then Disney moves to Los Angeles in 1926. In 1927, he created Oswald, the Lucky Rabbit, for Charles Mintz and Universal. And then he lost control of Oswald. And then the birth of Mickey was born. $40 in the 20s.
Is equivalent to about $600 today in 2023. So he had about $600 to his name.
Gotcha.
Which,
That's fairly well off.
pretty good, but also, if you're moving, then that's all you have to your name. That's kind of stressful.
Whoa, are these more film cameras? Okay, so Walt Disney adapted this film camera to be a stop motion camera. That's what this thing says. It looks like he called Disney Bros Studios back then. That's funny. Here's a bunch of the frames. The art of animating Steamboat Willie. 348 frames is just 15 seconds. That is nuts.
It's a lot of work put into some cartoons.
There's Mickey Mouse. You can synchronize sounds. So I have to synchronize it to the video. Oh, it tells you which one to hit, huh? This is tough. Ah, here's Oswald, the Lucky Rabbit. That's cool.
But he lost control of that one, so.
Yeah, he lost it to he lost Oswald to Universal. Well, he made Oswald for them. Even though it's his character, but like he made it for them. But then, obviously, they were like, "Well, he's ours." Yeah.
You can't have it anymore. It's ours.
But I think he got it back eventually.
I think so, because Disney sells Oswald merch now.
Alright, Mickey, I guess, used to be called Mickey the Mouse. I'm glad they got rid of the. Mickey Mouse sounds better. Oh, these original drawings of Mickey?
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. The creation of Mickey Mouse was in his garage. Here's what he says. Right here. He says, the first Mickey was made in the garage of his home. While he continued to make Oswald at the studio. Look at all his Mickey memorabilia. Pretty cool.
Tricycle. Look at that tricycle. It's so cute.
The days of Steamboat Willie was picture. Then we used to put the sound on afterwards. In those days you couldn't do what we call dubbing today, where you could mix a lot of
Look at all these Mickey figures. Even got a Mickey tricycle. That's cute. Look, Mickey watches.
Those are cute.
So Pluto was originally a hound that was chasing after him when Mickey escaped prison. But then they eventually changed him to Pluto, Mickey's buddy.
Mickey's puppy.
That's cool. Here's Minnie, Mickey and Minnie. That's cool. When was Minnie made? And then he kept making more.
Donald Duck.
Donald Duck. And then Pluto. And then Goofy was developed. I guess in that order, huh?
Yeah.
It was Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Pluto, and then Goofy. So Goofy was 1938. Pluto was 1935. So back then, in the 30s, they used paint, actual paint, to color these frames. Wow, that's paint that they used?
So vibrant.
I know. That's crazy. Walt Disney's creation of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. In 1937 is when they premiered Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And it won a lot of Academy Awards, but it did not win Best Picture. Here are all the little dwarves. Nice. So cute. 1937. Here's a film still from it. Here's all the concept art. Original drawings. That's crazy. That's pretty cool.
Dwarf's name is simply personality. Thomas looking at the single dot.
Yeah. Here's all the seven dwarves and their names. That's pretty cool. Here's their concept arts. Those are the dolls that he was holding. Those dolls. You OG concept art of the witch.
Doesn't look like they changed much. Still just as wicked.
Dang, all that pencil marking.
Crazy. But amazing. The shadowing.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. This is how they do those really wide scenes. That's crazy. It's just one big, long background, and they would change it and move it. That's awesome. So that's how they do the backgrounds and stuff. Bambi animation?
Well, it said for the artists who drew Bambi, they actually, before they started doing that, studied the animals and how they would behave with each other and how they behaved in nature and stuff, and figure out just how to draw them and animate them for the movie. So it was showing scenes where they were out in nature just like watching the deer, or they were in like a drawing studio, and in the center there was like a little baby skunk and then a little baby rabbit, and they were just like watching and drawing them.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It was like, no wonder the animals look so good in this movie.
Yeah. There was a time when Disney went on strike. All their employees thought that he was being very unfair.
But I said, I've got to live with myself. And I said, I can't sign these boys to you. I said, I have no right to begin with. I said, they have come to me for
3 years of college, 2 years of art school, 5 years of animation, just to be paid like a hamburger stand.
All right, I warned you. The next morning, I got a telegram.
One genius against 1,200 guinea pigs. That is nuts. People were mad. People were very, very mad. This is interesting. Walt Disney blames communism for infiltrating his employees, but also just infiltrating unions. And, all they want to do is just misrepresent what Walt Disney was about, and calling him a sweatshop. That's nuts. He did not like communists. Here's how Walt felt. That's a clear indication. He hated communists. During the war years, they made war films. Isn't that kind of cool? Victory through air power. OG Splash Mountain crew. They're creepy looking. So this room is just showcasing Walt's move into not only, continuing animated films, but also his way into live action movies. Okay, so to recoup finances and stuff like that, he started making live action movies after the war. So time for reinvention.
This is the thing under the sea.
Oh. This is the model they use? Or this is the model that they have of the ship for 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I didn't know that was a Disney movie. The more you know. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful view. You get the Golden Gate Bridge, and you get the ocean views. I like that he said that Disneyland is something that will never be finished. That he'll keep building onto it.
Yeah, I took the picture from here.
That's awesome. This is from Griffith Park Carousel Wall, where Walt spent many weekend hours enjoying it.
Cool.
So this is from Kansas City. Guys, it's Disneyland. It's Disneyland. Look, you got the posters over there for the monorail, the People Mover, Autopia. That's dope.
I love the People Mover. Oh, yes.
The original model for Fantasyland Castle. Dang, this was built in 1953?
Dang.
Opening day, 1955, July 17th. Oh! In just 2 years, it would be 70 years of Disneyland. Oh. Disneyland News. Original construction work of Disneyland. That's dope. Super cool. There's the main entrance. So here is Disneyland. Original. I don't know if it's the original, but this is a bunch of cool concept model for the park. Yeah, I don't think that big water area over there is in the park. At least I can't remember it being there. But a lot of this is here. We have...
Is that dinosaurs?
This is cool. Guys, we went to Disneyland today. Who knew we'd have free admission to Disneyland? Here's a closer look at the entrance to Disneyland. To the right, we got Tomorrowland.
Versus dinosaurs.
They don't have dinosaurs there, huh? And then you have like Pirates of the Caribbean over there on the left. There's castles in the middle. Did you get on your phone? Here's one of the original Autopia cars for the park.
It's so cute.
Got Missy. Got Mickey Mouse Club guitar.
I like the foam. That's cool.
Typewriter.
The OG Mickey Mouse ear hat.
Oh, that's cool. Mouseketeers. That's awesome. Oh, you got a Donald Duck hat too.
Oh, I didn't even realize that's what that was. That's so cute.
Here we have Mary Poppins concept art. Look at the concept art for Mary Poppins. So in 1964, they were at the World's Fair, which held a whole bunch of Disney stuff. And I think this was the concept for Disney World, especially Epcot. World's Fair. Pretty cool. Origins of Disney World.
So it's the Carousel of Progress, which they have in Disney World, Magic Kingdom. But basically you sit in your seats and each scene progresses in time. So you have like back in the old days, and then you have like what's supposed to be current day, and then you have like the futuristic, and it's a really cool scene. Plus it's air conditioned, and if you're tired you can take a nap.
So this is also the start of Epcot. He cited it out since 1956. The Florida Project, otherwise known as Epcot. The master plot of land. This is the plot of land in 1966 for Disney World, huh?
An exciting, living blueprint of the future. Now here again is Walt Disney.
That's the starting point for our experimental prototype community tomorrow. It's an exciting challenge. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for everyone. Of everything we'll be doing, Disney World will be our experimental prototype city of tomorrow. We call it Epcot. Spelled E-P-C-O-T. Experimental prototype community of tomorrow.
So Walt Disney died in 1966. He was only 65, and he died 10 days after his 65th birthday. It's so sad. But he died, and then his brother took over the company. So his brother declared that the Florida Project be named to Walt Disney World. That's cool. That's awesome. Man, his brother loved him a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, these are all pictures of when he passed away.
Oh man, that's heartbreaking.
It's pretty sad. Farewell, Walt Disney. Oh, this one kills me. Got a lump in my throat.
I have goosebumps. I didn't even know the guy. I'm so sad.
I know. Man. Oh, this one.
This one.
Pluto.
Oh my goodness.
That's sad. Man. It's crazy. The love the world had for Walt Disney.
I mean, he's a lot of people's childhoods, you know?
Spectacular, one of a kind man. a bunch of awards and certificates for Walt Disney. He has a wall of Oscars.
Wonderful. And then I'll just tell you guys a couple things before you start.
Bunch of Oscars.
Through here and in the back.
Thank you.
Walt Disney. Oh, this is the Snow White Oscar.
Aw, that's cool.
Oscar for Snow White. Oh, and the Seven Dwarfs.
That's really cool.
That's cool. Here's all of Walt Disney accolades.
He's got a key to a city in Missouri too. Yeah. He's got multiple keys to multiple cities. Dang.
Dang. There's this big ass key to San Francisco. Walt Disney was so old, they had it written in the Renaissance time.
Very.
Oh, so he actually had an apartment inside of Disneyland?
Yeah.
And these are the original furniture? That's awesome. Hey, when we go to Disneyland, we're gonna be like, that's his apartment.
That's his apartment. It was real.
Remember guys, if you ever go to Disneyland and you see the fire department, it's above the firehouse. We are in the Walt Disney gift shop now, Family Museum gift shop. And a lot of cool like books on their old films, Imagineering,
Golden books.
those children's books. I think I had a lot of these, the little golden books.
Yeah, I had a lot of them too.
These nice tote bags. I'd get one, 24 bucks. Walt Disney Family Museum. Cool. Here you have Oswald and Mickey. Look. This Oswald is $525. Say what? So, the Family Museum was made in 2009, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a nice little sweater. Well, why do we have to grow up? I like these Mickey shirts too.
Those are nice.
You also have this one. Oh, this is a cool shirt.
Oh, that is cool.
It's not that bad.
Okay. Over here, over here.
Now we're exploring the park. Whichever chair. There's a bunch of chairs over there. Or this chair's right there. This is cool. It's kind of windy though. Nice. Okay.
Okay, I think I'm good.
Nice cozy chair. Nice. Pretty cool background. Nice tall trees.
So windy.
Yeah, it's very windy. It's probably really bad. The microphone's probably like. But look at our view from here. Pretty good day. The Walt Disney Family Museum was pretty cool, pretty fun. Learned a lot about Walt Disney himself,
Yeah.
about his family. Yeah. The museum is here in Presidio, which is just at that little, I guess, little tippy corner of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We're here at the Outlook right now. That looks out to the Golden Gate Bridge, to Alcatraz, and the bay.
Okay guys, so that was the Disney Museum. If you liked that video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below. Peace!